Good morning, friends. In last session, we were discussing that visually impaired person also can read and write with the help of Braille system. We have discussed in this topic 16.9 that some persons or even children also can be visually impaired. Sometimes the reason can be accident or some disease, or even it can be by born also, by birth. So we have seen that if a person holding some problem in their eyesight, or let's say he is visually impaired, then some other senses like listening and or touching must be powerful to them, so they can read and write with the help of touching. How? We will see that in the next topic, Braille system. First of all, 16.10, what is the Braille system? So the most popular resource for visually challenged person is Braille. This is Braille system is cause of this person, okay, who has developed the system this for the to read something for the blind person or impaired person, visually impaired person. Okay. So Louis Braille, himself a visually challenged person, even he was a visually challenged person, developed a system for visually challenged persons and published it in 1821. He has developed this system, okay, for other persons like him only, and published in 1821. The present system was adopted in whatever the system the blind persons or the visually impaired person using right now is adopted in 1932. There is Braille code for common languages, mathematics, and scientific notation. Many Indian languages can be read using the Braille system. Braille system has 63 dot patterns. Okay, in this portion we will understand that what is Braille system. So Braille system has 63 dot patterns or characters. Each character represents a letter, a combination of letters, a common word, or a grammatical sign. Here we will discuss these things also, that how the one can read C, A, or T, or anything else, and how they are arranged. These letters are so dots are arranged in cells of two vertical rows of three dots each. Okay, here you can see that two vertical rows here given, and in each row there are three dots. Patterns of dots to represent some English letters and some common words are shown below. So here, if the person want to read cat, then he must be given these symbols or patterns. Like if only these two dots are there on the in the first row, okay, or both the dot of the sorry dot of both the column, okay, first dot of both the columns are given, then the person will read the letter C as it is you are given for A and T. If this all these are in a line, then it is simply cat. Here they are given and. Like if somebody wants to say that cat and act, cat and act, then here we will place and after this once again A, C and T. This is the symbol for comma. This is how we include these patterns of the Braille system. These patterns, when embossed on Braille sheets, help visually challenged person to recognize words by touching. To make them easier to touch, the dots are raised slightly. Visually impaired people learn the Braille system by beginning with letters. As we have learned alphabets first of all, then we can learn words or letter as it is. These visually impaired people also learn Braille system by beginning with the letters only, then special characters, and after this letter combinations. Methods depends upon recognizing recognition by touching. Each character has to be memorized. You can say by practice, they can be familiar with the Braille system. Braille text can be produced by hand or by machine. Typewriter like devices and printing machines have now been developed. So this was something about our last topic, that is Braille system. In this portion, you are given some inspirational example that with the help of these defects also, or with the defects also, not with the help of, but although having these defects, they got some success, like this Ravindra Jain, a famous music composer. After this Divakar, Lal Advani, who has represented our country, India, on Braille problems in UNESCO. This is a great achievement, you can see. And next one is Helen Keller, you are given in this image, who is a author and who is an author and lecturer also. So that's it for today. You completed this chapter with this last one and very important topic, that is Braille system. In next session, we will start a new chapter. Or okay, in next session, first of all, we will revise this chapter because all these definitions and laws from this system, from this chapter is very important to you. So that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you.